Who is not familiar with the common household name that has turned into a verb, Uber? I will Uber it, some will say, or I will take an Uber there. Uber technology started in 2012, is operating in more than 500 cities worldwide. So what exactly is Uber? Well, one can see that Uber offers several options for its passengers. You want a simple way to get to your location and back? Take Uber's core product, UberX, and you will be transported in a compact-sized vehicle able to transport no more than 3 to 4 passengers. Perhaps you want to take Uber Black, Uber's premium option, able to transport you to point A to point B at a premium, however. Or you want to be able to travel in a group. Well, you can take the Uber SUV. There's also options for other passengers with disabilities in certain cities, such as Uber Access. In addition to Uber Transport, we can also see that Uber has the ability to give you the option of ordering food through its Uber app. Through its Uber Eats, a customer can pick their dining options and get it delivered right to their door for a small fee, up to $5.99 depending on the city. So where exactly is Uber? Well, Uber is located in many cities across the world, across different continents. As one can see here, Uber is essentially everywhere. So who does Uber compete with? Well, Uber can compete with Lyft and Taxi. As one can see here, in major cities across the US, Uber has been the option that gives the customer the best value for their price.
Despite all of its successes, Uber has had several missteps throughout the years, with the most egregious ones involving former CEO Travis Kalanick, who besides being caught on tape arguing with an Uber driver, he also oversaw a company teeming with sexual harassment claims and containing an overall negative environment. In addition to these internal issues, Uber has also found itself in several legal battles with Uber drivers over their rights as employees, with cities over the right to operate within their boundaries, and with the company Waymo over the stealing of trade secrets as related to the development of autonomous vehicles.
Based on our research findings, our recommendations are around primarily two areas of high focus for Uber. One, changing the culture and thereby their brand image, and secondly, focusing on growth from rolling out autonomous cars. Uber has some tough challenges to overcome. The biggest is changing its corporate culture and consumer opinion of its internal HR policies and treatment of its partners, as well as resolving some of the legal challenges around technology and business practices. So first and foremost, we recommend that Uber launch both internally and externally a cultural campaign about the new Uber, where it promotes diversity and respect, both from the partner's perspective as well as from the everyday customer. In addition, Uber should find champions and advocates amongst their partners who can spread the new Uber philosophy. Under the leadership of their new CEO, Dana Khosrowshahi, Uber is gearing up for big change. He has had remarkable success with leading Expedia and now brings that wealth of knowledge to Uber. He needs to put in place a zero-tolerance policy on harassment in the workplace and treatment of its partners as well as employees. He needs to build his C-suite of leadership with the mindset and enable a grassroots movement from the bottoms up of change in how they operate and treat each other. There needs to be transparency in all facets of business operations, and as the new guy, take advantage of going on a roadshow, meeting with employees in small groups, riding with partners, and getting firsthand the Uber experience. He needs to be open, visible, live by example of change, and spread the word of his new vision and where he intends to take Uber. Our second recommendation is for Uber to invest in autonomous cars. If they are to grow beyond the urban metropolitan areas and have a growth trajectory to be able to go IPO in the next 18 months, they need to expand their geographic reach, and they can do this by self-driving cars, deploying them in the suburbs and remote areas where certainly there is a high need and demand for ride-sharing services. We recommend forging forward with formalizing a relationship with Daimler Chrysler as it has with Volvo, and working closely with Tesla and other car manufacturers who are designing autonomous cars. It's a win-win for the car manufacturer as well as Uber.